Hey everyone, welcome back to Mr. English Vibes, your favorite place where learning English feels like chatting with friends over coffee. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Jack. And today's episode is something very close to our hearts, especially if you've ever hesitated to speak because you were afraid of making mistakes.
We're calling today's episode, You Don't Need to Be Perfect, Just Start.
Honestly, that line says everything, doesn't it?
Introduction. The perfection problem. So many English learners struggle with the same invisible monster, perfectionism. You want every sentence to be correct, every word to sound native, every grammar rule to be applied perfectly.
And what happens next? You get stuck. You wait. You plan endlessly, but you don't speak.
That's right. And that silence, that hesitation, it's holding you back more than any grammar mistake ever could.
We're here today to give you 5 powerful tips that will help you break free from this perfection mindset and start speaking confidently, imperfectly, but actually.
And trust us, imperfect action beats perfect inaction any day of the week.
Let's begin with a question. Why do people wait to speak English?
Great one. And here's the honest answer. Fear.
Exactly. Fear of mistakes, fear of sounding weird, fear of being judged for small grammar errors.
And if you're listening right now thinking, yes, that's me, you are not alone.
But here's the thing. Waiting to be perfect is a trap, because there is no such thing as perfect English.
Even native speakers make mistakes. We change sentences midway, we forget words.
Honestly, if you waited to be perfect at swimming before jumping into the water, you'd never swim. So here's our message to start. Don't wait for perfect. Start with what you have and grow from there.
Hey, before we dive into our tips, we've got a small favor.
If you enjoy our content and you want to improve your English with us every week, please subscribe to Mr. English Vibes.
And don't forget to hit that like button and share this with a friend who's on their English learning journey.
Now let's get into the good stuff. Okay, tip number 1. Start watching short videos in English with English subtitles.
Wait, not subtitles in your native language?
Nope. English subtitles only. This way, your brain gets 2 things at once, the sound of English and the visual of the words.
I see. So you hear, I'm going to the market, and see those words at the same time. That builds really fast connections in your brain.
Exactly. This is called dual input. It's like giving your mind a superpower. You're absorbing vocabulary, pronunciation, tone, and grammar just by enjoying content.
And short clips are perfect. You can rewatch them multiple times and pick up new things each time. Here's how to do it. Choose a short 1 to 3 minute video. Watch it with English subtitles. Watch again, try to repeat some lines out loud. Watch one more time without subtitles and test yourself.
The key is repetition. Watch things you enjoy, whether that's food reviews, comedy skits, travel vlogs, or language lessons. Learning happens faster when you're smiling. That's science.
This next tip is my personal favorite. It helped me a lot when I was learning Spanish. It's called self-talk.
Talking to yourself might sound silly, but it's actually one of the most powerful ways to train your brain to think in English. How to self-talk. Let's imagine you're making breakfast. Instead of thinking silently, you say what you're doing in English. Examples. I'm getting the eggs. I'm turning on the stove. The water is boiling. Now I'm adding salt.
You're narrating your life in real time. It's like being the host of your own cooking show in English.
Even 30 seconds a day makes a difference. You're not just learning, you're training your mouth and mind to connect.
And if you get stuck on a word, no problem. Just look it up later. That's part of growth. Now let's get a little more structured. But don't worry, no boring grammar stuff. Just fun English frames.
A sentence frame is like the start of a sentence that you complete in different ways. Examples, I usually I like to. I'm going to.
Let's try it. I usually get up at 7. I usually drink tea. I usually take the bus. I usually check my phone. Boom. 4 sentences, same structure.
Now try, I like to. I like to read. I like to cook. I'm going to the gym. I'm going to sleep.
Learning 4 to 5 basic sentence frames gives you dozens of real-life phrases. It's powerful, especially for beginners.
Okay, this one is a bit intense, but so worth it. Ready? Read out loud for 5 to 10 minutes without stopping.
Yes, no pausing, no fixing every little mistake, just keep reading. Why? Because it gives your tongue and lips a workout, it trains your mouth to move in English patterns, it builds speaking stamina, and it helps you develop flow and confidence.
You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep going.
You're not being tested, you're training, just like in the gym.
And yes, your mouth might feel tired after 10 minutes. That's a good sign.
What should you read? Blog posts, news articles, children's books, or even this podcast transcript.
Exactly. Be Jack. Be Sarah. Do different voices if you want to. It's fun and effective.
All right, let's go over everything we talked about. Watch short videos in English with English subtitles and repeat them. Talk to yourself in real time using simple English narration. Learn practical expressions that you really use, not random vocabulary. Practice sentence frames like I usually or I'm going to. Read aloud nonstop for 5 to 10 minutes to exercise your speaking muscles.
That's your roadmap. You don't need a big class or expensive course, just daily, smart, intentional English practice.
The only way to get better at speaking is to what?
Speak, even if it's awkward, even if it's incorrect, even if it's messy.
Because that's how we learn. Every fluent speaker today once struggled with basic sentences.
Mistakes are awesome. They're proof that you're trying.
And remember, English is not a test. It's a tool to connect, communicate, share, dream, and grow.
Your turn.
Now it's your turn. In the comments below, tell us, which tip will you try today? Are you going to try self-talk? Or maybe reading out loud?
Write it down. It makes your intention real. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Mr. English Vibes, hit the bell, and share this with a fellow English learner.
We believe in you. You're already doing something great just by being here.
Keep learning.
Keep growing. And remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. Thanks for joining us on Mr. English Vibes.
See you in the next episode.
Happy learning!